Hello, welcome guys. Today in this Python tutorial, I welcome you all, and today we'll be learning about a new topic called tuples. Tuple is a sequence of immutable Python objects. As I told you, it's similar to a list. So, if you have not seen our videos on list, you can refer them. So, coming back, so tuples are, basically they are more of a parent. If you have seen my earlier video, you will be knowing that they are more of a commas and there are more of a parenthesis. So like in list we use square brackets, here we'll use tuples. So let's create a list one first. So I'll show you how to create a list. Let's recap a bit. List li, okay, and this is a list, and a tuple would be something like this. Okay, so tu representing tuple and li representing list. Now let's create tuple 1. Now there are three ways. It can be, you can insert anything inside a tuple. If you want, you can insert strings, variables like 1 2 3 4 5. So okay, and if you top 1, and so now you'd be saying that there's an error over here. Why is that error so I'll tell you why it's an error. Because tuple 1 over here, it says that tup1. Okay, so I've just used something different. Okay, yeah, so that was a typo error. So moving on now. So let's make this, show you other ones. Tu2, and parenthesis, and let's write what do we write? We write Apple. We'll be using company names today. Apple, Google, then we have IBM, then last one Amazon. Okay, so printing tu2, so we get them. Now let's print see working of tuples in our, like, what if we, as I told you, that tuples are more about commas rather than our brackets, brackets. So let's see if I declare them without a bracket. So how will they work? Let's insert 1.2 comma 0.3 comma 6.5 comma 4.8. okay, now let's print tu3, and as you see we get a tuple over here. So as I told you that it's more about commas, and this is how it works. In the above section over here I have shown you tu is an empty tuple. This is how tuple works. Now what about if you want to insert a single value, so in tuples, so that's how we did. And if you try to delete the first value, you can access the value in tuple using a, like, if you want to access tu1 and the same procedure, then you can see you get a 2, tu2 you get the, let's see what we get if we print a value that's not over there. You see get a value that's out of range, you get an error, index error, that's called. And let's see now how to do our indexing, how to slice things, like tup. If you want to print, let's say tu2, okay, tu2 we have, let's print the first two, so starting from anywhere to, like, the Google, let's say the second one. Okay, and now see you get two of them. Now tu3, let's print, okay, taking the same example for better clarity, from, what if you say don't print any of them? See what we get. See, we get an empty tuple is returned over here. Now tu, and we see 1 comma 2, and 1 comma 2 also gives us an empty. So this is how, like I told you, that it will start from the first one. So tu1, I forgot to mention that. So, and let's see. So see, you, when we are using only one of them, we have a comma, so you can see that how this works. And it's, as I told you, it's more about commas, as I have told you. And tu3, we have indexing of the starting from the second to most and most. And see, so remember that one tuple would be represented like this, and others would be. Now try updating a tuple. I know you'll be thinking that you told me that it's immutable, so you can't update change it. So let's see, it's better to learn rather than, I know most of you would remember it, but let's check if it works. So let's say we have created an empty tuple, right? Let's say we update the value of tu3. Yeah, tu3 1, and we update it to a value of 6.5, 6.4. And you see, tuple objects do not support item assignment, so this gives us an error. But one thing you can do is you can combine two tuples. So concatenate them, tu1 plus tu3. See, you can combine them, and whatever you like, if you want to assign them, you can assign them also, though no issues. Like tu4 is equal to v, so it works the same way. Now you would thinking like, does the mutable thing affect the deleting also? Yes, it does. So like tu1 dot delete our second value, so just created one will delete that one. Okay, so you say you can't delete it. So I'm teaching you every bit and pieces of everything possible over here, every possibility I'm explaining you. Now you can delete a tuple itself, but so if you want to delete the tu4 created right now, and now when you print tu4, you say that it's not defined. So there are, you can some functions, but there are, although they are not there are less functions as compared to list dictionaries, but there are functions. So let's see them. Calculate the length of a tuple. So say remains tu2, we say. Okay, we have a typo error, tu2, and yeah, so we have 4. Similarly, now in this way we can calculate any of them, like length of tu4. If we get tu4, okay, we have removed tu4, sorry for that. But that's how things work. Now you can perform one more thing in tuple, like you print hi, and so this would be a tuple, right? But see into 4. Okay, now tuples was, as I told you, I have. Now what if we do it with a single comma, and we print hi over there, and we do it 4 times? Does it still work? It's different. Here it's treated as a tuple, and here it's treated as a string. So the string got repeated 4 times. So there's a difference. You need to clarify that sort of thing, because it may create confusion. Now in the previous section I told to use list for I in tu2. So print I. See, you get all the values. We'll be doing a separate video on tuples, on our for loops. For the time being, you can understand this. This, since as it was a part in the previous video, I'm showing you this. Now I've already shown you how to slice things and how does slicing work. Now let's see the built-in functions. I've showed you length. There's also a function called max of tu4. tu4 is deleted, so tu, let's check what we have over here. We have the option of tu3. So 13 gives us the its value. Tu3 was, yeah, tu3, yeah. So this part was tu3. Tu3. Okay. Similarly, the minimum value can be calculated. Minimum of tu3, and we get 1.2. See, 1.2 is the minimum value. Now convert the list into a tuple. So if we have a list, say li, above we have declared it, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and when you say to you tuple and li, so it gets converted into a tuple. Now see if the reverse function is applicable also. So first I need to list, it's a list already, so let's check something we have. So we have to use, so we'll be using tu over here, list and of tu, yeah, tu2. So see, so the reverse is also possible. So similarly we can do many operations as I told you, and this was all about our tuples. And thank you for watching this video. I hope you get to learn more.